Hello again, this is Katani Fox bringing you some more Legionwood Definitive Edition. With this spot, I'm just gonna bum rush it, so just gonna rush through it because I already recorded it, but it deleted, so I have that save file. So I'm just gonna show y'all the important parts of it. Which fighting is not the important part. I'm just going to flee from everything. And here we go. This must be one of the missing men. He's not breathing. That's wrong. This must be one of the missing men. He's not breathing. 2. Third one down here. Not a third one. So you found 2 of the missing men. I'll just load up my save file from right here. Because I am now, everyone is level 11. Adjusting. So I have 2 rapiers on her. As you can see, I've collected all the chests. And since I have I played around with her equipment, I'll go ahead and save. Since I didn't do that much, I'll go ahead and override it on the same line. Of course, heal again. And now we're gonna go through this doorway. This must be the newly discovered chamber. The source of whatever has wrought chaos in these ruins. Let's be on our guard. We have no idea what awaits us. I hope this is worth it. He's dead too. Whatever it was finished him quickly. It was powerful. Why would such a dangerous monster be sealed in here? It was being used as a guardian. The sword in here, I can feel a strange energy within it. It must be important somehow. It's not a curse in the literal sense, but still a nasty surprise for whoever unsealed this chamber. Serves them right for trying to defile what was sacred to someone long ago. The only problem is now we're the ones in danger. Well, we found the missing men. Let's get out of here and let the governor find some way to deal with it. Hey, what's going on? You will not leave this place. I am to make sure only the worthy ones grasp the sword of Gaia in their hands. What? Gaia? What is this? The sword has been since ancient times the tool of war. If it is to be used, it was decreed that only the pure of heart and worthy of skill shall use it. Thus it has been since the Great War, and thus the struggle against Kastath. What are you talking about? We don't even want the sword. We just came here to look for the people who you killed. Only those who seek the sword would penetrate into this necropolis so readily. Now that you are here, you must be tested. It cannot be avoided. Either you live and claim the sword of Gaia, or you die unworthy. Be ready. Your trial is upon you. Run! Watch out! Let's see. I had gotten through this and I died again. Bone Dragon and Revenants. Alright. Combat it. Everyone is full health. I have these 2 to sharpen real quick. Good. Right. I have non-sharpen. To perform crumble. Now you. Pumpkin. The light. Pumpkin. Blessed time. This monologue. We'll have you throw a blessed time as well. Yeah. Blindness on him. Poison you as well. Nope. We'll strike. Awesome, that takes care of her. And woohoo! We beat the blind dragon. Bone dragon. Was it blind? Yay, I got another gold tiara, pepper spice, and 2 bleached skulls. This near-death experience thing is really getting old fast. I can't believe we actually survived just now. At least the governor can't hold back his end of the bargain. We not only found his men, we avenged them too. Though I must admit that even I struggled fighting against that thing. I'd never seen a monster like that before. Well, I guess we're finally ready to go back now. Oh, what now? Hey, look at that sword! The sword, it's glowing so brightly. I can feel a strange power coming from it. It feels soothing, but chaotic somehow. What is this? Free me! Use my power! I can feel it too, this feeling. Why does it seem so familiar to me? As was decreed by the gods, use me in the fight against evil. Are you feeling that too? It's like it's telling us to pull it out, as if we were meant to come here and find it. That must be it. I cannot remember where I felt this power before, but I do recall that it's greater than we can comprehend. We can't stand against mercies on our own, but perhaps this blade can. Lorne, let's take it with us. You're right, I don't know the mystery of this thing, but if it's really powerful and we've won it by defeating that monster, then we should use it to fight Mercedes. Defeat Legionwood in Gaia's place. Defend Legionwood, not defeat. It's settled then, as if we could leave this sword behind with a conscious mind anyway. Go ahead, Lorne, pull it out. Lorne, take into your worthy hands Gaia's power, and take Gaia's place in the celestial war that has raged since the dawn of time. Like others before you, take me into your hands. The pointless crusade is about to end, Mercedes. I will take this sword and strike you down, and only then will I be able to fully understand the mystery my life has become. You, the quest you have set me upon, my parents, the sword, and Castar. I'll put them all right again. That's it. Now finally, hopefully this terrible rivalry can end. Too many lives have been lost. I can only hope that you can learn the true secret behind this power. It's the only way. What message do you have for me, boss? Ah, Mercedes, you received my letter. That is good, for I have some very important news to tell you. Yes, sir. I came as soon as the messenger gave me your tidings. It is lucky that we are both in Hawkshire at the same time. I had surmised that Hawkshire would likely be your next target. After all, it is an ally of Travail, and an assassination there would be attributed to John, furthering your little war game. But yes, it was lucky, for what I have to tell you, which our master Castar has just relayed to me, is of utmost urgency. Mercedes, Castar has just noticed a severe weakening in his seal. The sword of Gaia has been unsealed. You are serious? Then this is wonderful news. Castar says it was Ark and his companions. Apparently the sword is in the hands of that boy Lon, someone you should know of. Ark and Lon? Is that true? How could we even know this, when we did not even know the place where the sword was sealed? You know the intense hatred the monster holds towards Ark, Mercedes? That hatred is more than superficial. Gustav can sense whenever Ark is meddling, intentionally or not, with the swords which bind Gustav to his abyss, and from what you last reported, Ark is with this Lawn as well. Gustav, being bound by the sword's power, can sense that it is unsealed, so he can feel that its power belongs at the moment to one who, at present, is too weak to use it. And that person must be Lana, I see. So shall I kill him and take the sword back then? No, that would not be wise. On the off chance that the boy has realized what it is he wields, you would not stand a chance. You'll need to convince him somehow to hand it over willingly, play a bit of blackmail and sabotage from the shadows. Perhaps he would trade the sword eagerly for something of his which he holds dear. Of course, yes, I know, just the thing. The sword shall be ours, but what of my other little game of cat and mouse? Continue to make the assassinations. After all, the sword of Ark remains hidden, so your task is still important. Okay, as you wish. I will make the hit on this pathetic land of Haksha next. Haksha is an ally of Travail as well, so perhaps I can expect Ark and Lawn to show up for my special little performance again. It's just that, from what I've seen, your order is more powerful than anybody realizes. Is this really necessary? Messieurs, without Krastov's strength, our influence is nothing. Only the fires of war can provide the chaos we need to take control. Don't worry, Messieurs. You will get what you deserve in time. I can assure you of that. Messieurs, stop listening to him. Lon, you're awake. Are you okay? Hey, where's Alexis? What happened? Where am I? You blacked out after you moved that sword from the stone. As soon as it touched your hands, whatever power it had inside it burst out, knocking you to the ground. We brought you back here to rest, and then told our friend the governor what happened. You've been on this bed since late yesterday. We weren't sure when you were going to wake. Alexis is speaking to the governor now, trying to get you onto the next ship out of here, so that we could get you to a healer just in case. This town is quite self-sufficient, but they do lack a decent doctor or two. Of course, we're glad that now we don't need to do that. Hopefully we can still get passage on that ship if possible, though. We can't really afford to stay here longer than we need to. Maybe I'll go and let them know who I am and scare them into giving us a ride. Ark, don't scare the people. You're gonna get yourself thrown in jail instead. I see. So where is the sword anyway? I can't wait to stick it into Marcy's heart. It doesn't feel as strange as it did before. It's almost as if whatever power it held is now gone. Yes, we noticed that too. Indeed, according to the governor, that's exactly what happened. The sword was sealed up for so long that upon being unsealed, all of its power surged out into the air. We can't use it in this state. He did say, though, that there may be a way to reinvigorate it. Someone with a good grasp of magical knowledge would probably have an idea on how we could do it. Well, I'm sure there's a way. Whoever sealed the sword up wouldn't have wanted it to just fade away. Let's just add it to our list of questions for Martine to answer once we get to Hawkshaw. Already decided, Martine is one of the world's most accomplished scholars. I'd bet my nobility on him knowing something. And here's Alexis. Lon, you're up and about. How are you? I'm fine. I can't believe everyone was so worried about me. Anyway, how did the negotiations with the governor go? Oh, you've already been filled in? Well, that's good then. The governor has granted us space on the next transport as thanks for finding his men and defeating the monster in the ruins. Excellent. That ship leaves later today, if I am correctly informed. We should get aboard this and continue our journey. Yes, that's what I was coming to tell you, but Before we can leave though, we all need to go down to the governor's and sign our names in his transport log before he can permit us to get on board. So if Lon is alright, we'd best not hang around in this inn room a while longer. Don't worry, I'm fine. The quicker we get out onto the mainland, the quicker we can get to Hogshire and speak with Martine about this sword and Mercedes. Okay. Still have the gold tiara. Come up to the governor's house and speak to him. Hey, who are you? I'm the secretary of the transport law. Please speak with the governor so that we can get your listings over with. Lon, you're awake? That is good to see. We were just discussing your passage across the ocean. Yes, I know. I happened to come just in time to come down here and sign my name in your log personally. Oh, just as well. You four were a real help to me, so I want to repay you as soon as possible. I was just wondering how we would get your signature into log if you were still unconscious. Of course, we would have simply shipped you without it if the need came, but I prefer to keep my records organized. Well, then I suppose we're ready to begin. Please sign your names in the book over there by Roth, and as promised, I'll get you a space on tonight's transport to claim. It's the least I can do. After all, you defeated a beast that could have laid waste to the entire colony if it wished. So, I have a new page ruled off and ready to be filled in. Let's do the signing now. It's a sore thing, Roth. Okay, you first, Lon. Please, use my quill. Do you mind if I sit here? Go ahead. I'm leaving soon anyway. You're the captain of the ship that is going to claim? Yes, I am. I'm having one last drink before I go. Often the seas are wild this time of year. Say, I was thinking, since you're going that way, could you perhaps deliver a letter for me? Can't wait for the messenger ship, eh? Is it for someone in Glen? Naturally. Here. I suppose it won't be too hard. The recipient won't be too hard to find, I trust. In fact, he's waiting for you to arrive. He'll find you. His name is Matthias Lettefer. It is very important that you give this letter only to somebody by that name. That is a copy of this month's shipping log, which only he is authorized to have. There are a few people listed on it that he might like to know about. Matthias Lettefer? Okay, I'll make sure he gets it. Always glad to help out. I thank you very much. Because of your help, a very important project can continue. Kill him. Use fly. Lame. Alright, we arrived in Claim. There isn't much further left to travel now. We're in Hogshire? Sure. Claim is a small port in the western region of Hogshire. Just east of here are the Tematious Mountains. All we need to do is cross over and the capital of Hogshire isn't far away. The royal palace is in the capital, so that's where Martine will be as well, right? Of course, he would never leave that palace library in clear mind. Okay, then let's rest up here and get on the road. I want to get this over with as soon as possible. First, let me go learn some magic. What's this dude want? Importing my goods overseas. Need anything? Yes. Nah. I don't want anything from a blacksmith. I can find my own stuff. Ooh, is this a saucer's thingy? Oh no, it's just a sanctuary. Any shiny stuff in here? Yep. It seems to be where they store the collection money. You whip your hand inside when the coast is clear. Jeez. Hey, you guys look quite a capable group. I'm currently looking for someone who isn't afraid of a few monsters to do a job for me. I can pay you well. Want to hear more? No, we can't. Huh? Perhaps I asked the wrong people. Oh well, if you ever need of some quick cash, come see me. No, we can't afford to get sidetracked. A closet full of clothing belonging to the people who live here. Something useful catches your eye. Just gonna go around and steal from everybody, eh? What seems to be brewing over the Chinese continent? Refugee ships have been docking here more and more often as late. Oh, whatever. You see a signboard full of shipping notices and roasters. No, it looks very interesting though. Looks like there's only warehouses and some private residences this way. I don't think there's anything useful to us down there. No, I don't want to go back into the church. No, I don't want to go into the church. Did he say that verse? Oh, mountains. The pass. I guess I'll go back over to the... Come back up here to the inn and save. Come on. Lady, I don't think that's how that works. I hope you're finding our room comfortable, sir. I'm working very hard to keep all these shelves spotless and shiny. Please, sir, if you would like a room, you'll need to check in. Fine. Welcome. It's 55 Keith per night here. Okay. That will do it for now. We will pick this up again. Go over to the mountains and cross through them. Go over and find Martine. But for now, this is Katane Fox signing out.